Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Boston, third baseman Brock Holt.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Torres has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Stepping in, Dustin. Pedroia. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Mateo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Brett Gardner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll step off and try again. One and one. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Gardner not stopping, he's headed for third. The relay, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. First offering on its way. Swings through the slider there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Sales sets. Here comes the first pitch. Chris Carter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. The 1-0 delivery, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch, and he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Settling in now, Greg Bird. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
That's foul.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aaron Judge. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Torres. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. Bird fields it cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Liner toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One down. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Number 14.
From the stretch. Now that's popped up. Calling for it. Hosmer. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the... Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Xander Bogaerts.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Chop foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. Wow. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Torres is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A check on first by Sale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Benintendi has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80%. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes over to third. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Runner's on his way to third. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. So striding in, Pablo Sandoval. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Brock Holt now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Greg Bird. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Greg Bird.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really pitch.
And he struck him out. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Now at the plate, Torres.
81.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Runner goes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mookie Betts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Andrew Benintendi is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one. Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Hicks. He drew a walk his first time up. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Mateo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Brett Gardner is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 2-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Blake Swihart.
Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Hanley Ramirez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Runner back standing. Comes set, and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is grounded foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he is tagged out here. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Chris Carter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Carter becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And that will conclude matters here in the... Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-1, here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's another 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now to the plate, Torres. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Shortstop.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Mookie Betts. And
we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th. And they will get the force for the out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Bradley.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Grounded to first. And that's through for a hit. The relay throw, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag gets 1, and he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Blake Swihart. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now, Mateo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside. You know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.